Alright, today we're going to do a winter scene. So we're going to have kind of a river going up through the middle here and with icy trees coming through, maybe kind of a light blue sky. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's run through the colors. Mars black, titanium white, quin red, pearly red dark, burnt umber, Van Dyke brown, yellow ochre, phthalo green, sap green, ultramarine blue, quin blue, primary yellow. Let's get the party started. So we're laying in the basic. I kind of had kind of almost a sunset here. There's no sunset in the photo, but I thought it's going to be more interesting to have kind of a sunset coming through the trees. So it's kind of an orangish red, goes to purple and then to blues here. It's darker than the photo again. I think it's more interesting. We'll see if that works. I laid on kind of a base layer of snow, just kind of dirty, slightly bluish snow to kind of give it that feel that there's snow there, and then I'll kind of etch in the rocks, add the snow, etch in the rocks, so kind of back and forth between those two layers. And we definitely need to add the trees and everything, but again, I want to get that first layer kind of nice, the background, and then hopefully I can just add and not work on this layer again, so we'll see. Alright, so I kind of touched up the sky, get a little bit more fuller blue, and then faded this out. It's a lighter blue here, bringing that down lower. I added some preliminary trees in the background. I gotta wait for that to dry, and then snow on top, and then add the next layer, and the next layer, and the next layer. So that's gonna be a little bit slow going. I added some preliminary rocks since these are in the foreground, and then I can cover them up or whatever, and add in white as I goes. But it has to dry, so we're gonna see how that goes. This has to dry too, and add more texture into the river as well. So we'll see how it goes. So again, we're adding in kind of the bigger trees. We added the snow on the back, the black trees. I'm going to wait till this layer dries, add the white on top, obviously. It's going to be kind of white bluish, but I'm getting whiter as I get closer. I have the bluers in the back, so you want a blue-white snow, and you want to keep it a little bit tinged blue, and then use only the brightest whites really close up to the eyes to make that really pop. I've added kind of this snowy bank. I'm starting to kind of dig this out and add variation in that. I gotta add, I think, a little more blue in there, here and there, to show maybe the shadow of the snow. So you have a whitish blue and then a blue, so you kind of sky blue kind of colors. Yeah, so we'll see where it goes from there. Okay, so we added more detail in the river. We had a little blacks in here, kind of shine on the river. It's kind of coming together. It's kind of hard to do a river because you kind of have to use these colors, and yeah, it just looks a little goofy right now. But it should come together as these darker trees come up, and then there's a little black trees. These are more brown trees, so maybe I should make this more brown in the background. We'll see. Add a little more definition to my rocks, still leaving this pretty rough except around the river because there's nothing around the river except some shrubs growing in there. Added some more trees and some more snow highlights, so now we'll start adding way more taller trees now, and we'll see where it goes in the next round. Alright, so this time I kind of left the river as is. I think it's fine for now. I can touch it up because it's always easy access through the whole thing. There's nothing that overlaps it. I added in some branch work here that's kind of fallen trees falling in. I've added more green, so it has a little more punch to it. It's coming more forward. I might do brown on top, but I'll probably just do the white on top of that for the snow, to show the snow coming here. Again, I'm going to use probably a brighter white, almost clear white. Again, I try to use a little bit of blue, so you can use the pure white when you need to for just accents. So your general color is going to be just off-white. So then you can go back and add real white if you need to kind of do some really nice touches here and there. It makes the painting really pop. And also if you use white, you can't go any whiter. So all the extremities from white to black you want to minimize usually in a kind of a realist painting like this. Alright, for this layer we're going to add the snow on top of these branches here. So this is going to get more. We're going to have branches all the way into the water area. Clean up the river if we need to. And obviously snow here. We should probably add the last couple of trees and we'll see. Maybe we finish this layer. All right, we just finished the painting, so let's take a closer look. So I have these nice highlights on the snow on the trees, which is simply just, you know, do the dark and then do the white and then do the dark. I was pretty satisfied with the river, so I just left it as is. I just kept adding a little bit of snow to kind of get that better feel of the snow being really into the river. The river itself is not quite the reflection color that I want, but I can't really decide what the reflection color is. It's like the trees. I mean, the trees are obviously there, but it's like I'm just looking at the white, and it's not a white, but it's kind of this really translucent white. So it's just a little strange to try to figure that out. Maybe I should just do white and then layer it with brown on top. That might work, but anyway, I think I'm just going to leave it as is. I think it's good enough. It reads as a river, so that's the main thing, right? Well, hopefully you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next painting review. Thanks for watching.